for this all-female fucking lineup. Normally, as Aaron started to say, comedy is basically a sausage fest. And if we're lucky, they hire one of us chicks as like a DEI hire. But tonight we're getting the reversal of that, and I love that David gets to join the itty bitty clitty committee. You know, we think he's an ally, but really he's just here for phone numbers. So watch out, ladies. Or gentlemen. I want to get to know you guys before I start to just emotionally unload all my trauma on you. So, by raising hands, how many of you are here on a date tonight? Or with a boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse? Yes, awesome. Okay. How many of you are hoping to find a date tonight? I'm trying to give you like a speed date opportunity here. All right, Sarah's here. Who's here because you hope to see more of Delia's body parts? For those of you that don't know what that means, you gotta show up to her open mic night. So yeah, no, I love doing these kind of comedy things. I guess I should share a little bit about me. It's only fair. I'll start with a confession. I am actually banned from Tinder. True story. I know I look like a PTA mom, but whatever you've seen on Tinder, whatever you've heard about Tinder, I'm apparently worse than all of that. So I like knowing that there's a lot of opinions around the room about me right now. To make it even weirder, my next favorite website is aarp.org because the font on their games is fabulous. It's huge. Right? Yeah. Now you guys are like, who the hell did David hire for tonight? No, I love talking about aging up here because a lot of corporations spend billions of dollars to make us fear aging, hate our bodies, want to spend our money on all the anti-aging shit, right? Yeah, no, fuck that. I turned 40 a couple years ago, and the last fuck I had to give about any of that just went flying out the window like a little bird. Just, don't mind my terrible whistle. But no, you turn 40 and you stop caring, you don't worry what others think, you just worry if you're hydrated, right? It's a constant battle. But no, my only goal in life is to be the lady with the long, crazy silver hair and the swirly dresses. You know, the one she's like living her witchy best life and her family's like, damn, put your boobs away, it's French. I even told my boss that. She was asking about my 5-year plan. I was like, I'm gonna blow your mind. Unfortunately, right now, I'm in that step before that joyous phase of life. I am in the reverse puberty, also known as perimenopause, right? Yeah. For those of you in this room that don't have the joy of knowing what that is yet, or you're a lucky dude, let me give you an example of what a day is like in perimenopause. I was doing just fine sitting at work when all of a sudden I received a DAI. That's what I call a daily activity injury, or something you've done a million times, but this time it kills you. Like you pick up the remote and your back's out for a week. In my case, I just wanted to roll my shoulders. That's it. Struck by lightning, every muscle's just dead. You're not gonna move your neck for the next 5 days, right? So all day I'm daydreaming about the heating pad. So I get home, do the mom stuff, get my son fed, he's good for the night. I'm like, all right, we're doing it. We're doing PJs. We're getting the gummy out because, normally I wait till he's asleep, but this is desperate measures. PJs on, I plug in the heating pad, I'm going to sit down and I realize my eye feels weird, but that's normal in perimenopause. And then all of a sudden I like jolt up and I'm like, the fucking donuts! PTA fundraiser for Krispy Kreme, and I have to pick up the damn donuts that night, or they toss them. And normally I just say, fuck it, I'll pay the extra $40, but my ex and some of his coworkers bought donuts, and we don't want to give our exes ammunition, right? So pile the kid in the car, and as I'm driving, I'm realizing that contact that felt weird gets rolled up under my eyelid now. So I'm driving like this with my kid in the car, like, this is awesome, okay. But we made it. Pick up at 7, I get in there at like 6:53, all is well. Until the gummy hits. Remember the gummy? Yeah, I forgot about it too. I'm giggling. I'm trying to hold my eyes open. All the PTA Karens are there, and you know how they like to chat. And so I'm like, fuck, we gotta act cool. I had to call my mom to pick me up. Because I got my kid, obviously. I don't want to be irresponsible at all. But yeah, so she had to drive me to my ex's to drop off donuts to get home. And I'm just like, what is my life? So yeah, that's perimenopause. No, that's not related, but for those that know, you know, that's a day. So no, life is weird. You know, Gen X, elder millennials, we're all starting to hit the 40s. And the women are just like, this is what life is? Like, you're finding stuff out. The men, y'all are in a panic. You're like, the women have gone insane. They have standards. They don't date me. This is the shit that women got lobotomies for back in the day, because the men were like, they're crazy. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, you guys gave us rights, so apologies. You're trying hard to take them away all of a sudden. But we got rights for now, yeah. No. As we also stop giving a fuck, we also start to find our spiritual power. So this is where we get all woo-woo and we start staging shit and we're pulling tarot cards. I'm talking to my plants like they're my coworker. And life is just getting good, but I'm starting to think, like, what if God was a woman instead of a man? She created life. She cleaned up after it. She got in trouble whenever anything went wrong. Sounds about right. But can you imagine if God looks like a woman, like she's the ultimate mother, right? The 10 Commandments, they would change a little bit. Be like, thou shalt not ghost people. Thou shalt not fuck the good furniture. Or David, go. Thou shalt not tell women they need to smile more. Instead of smiting people, she would just say, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. So much more effective. Speaking of smiting people, especially the ones that don't listen to you, any parents in the room? Yeah. Who's got a high number?
This one.
How many?
7.
7 kids. All right, bartender, we need some shots. We gotta make sure she has a good night. Yeah. No, parenthood is wild. No one told me beforehand that it was like an ayahuasca ceremony. People are screaming, they're vomiting, time blurs, you know. You're trying to find your inner child and it turns out it's just your actual child. And it's so different than when my parents were raising me. I was a child of the 80s. So I recall my dad blow drying my hair and smoking a city at the same time. Right? And I don't blame him. That was the time. It was how it was. We're sliding down metal slides going like 40 miles per hour and obtaining 3rd-degree burns. We were gone for 10 hours at a time. I can't even imagine today my son being gone. But no, as long as we survived, our parents did their job. But now it's a lot different, right? With my son, I realized we just speak different languages. You know, it's kind of like how there's girl math, you know? There's kid math and mom math too. So kid math, for example, there's this thing called daylight savings time, which normally you get an extra hour of sleep. It's delightful. Yeah, kid math means they wake up 2 hours early the next day. Kid math is being at the lake all day and swimming and fishing and junk food and friends. And then later I say it's bedtime, they say, ugh, worst day ever. Kid math is waking up at 5:15 on Sunday, but struggling to wake up for school at 7:15 on Monday. On the flip side, mom math is thinking that 7:15 is sleeping in. Mom math is telling my son he can have 1 cupcake, that's enough. And then when he goes to bed, and I'm stoned, having a 2nd cupcake. Mom math is saying, we'll see, when you know there's 0% of that chance, 0% chance of that thing happening. And I see a lot of the men looking confused. This is very similar to wife math. You're right. No, my son, he's in 2nd grade. We're in a very inquisitive phase, and I never know what the hell's going to come out of his mouth, usually at bedtime when he's stalling for dear life. Some recent samples for you. Mama, what does the devil look like? Yeah, we've never discussed the devil at all, but yeah, let's discuss his looks. Why is a boat called a boat? I don't know, are you a stoner too? Mommy, do you have a penis? Bro, I appreciate the creative thoughts, but not at that time. Let's stop. Yeah. No, but it's funny, I don't blame his chaos because, like, he doesn't know better. His brain is not fully developed. I've got to teach him how to emotionally regulate. Unfortunately, my parents never taught me that, so I'm teaching myself how to emotionally regulate. I'm teaching my child how to emotionally regulate. I'm teaching my parents how to emotionally regulate. It's a busy time. I'm healing the whole damn family tree and trying not to snap because he spilled the milk that he had to pour. Right? No, but I think that's what life is. It's a little messy, a little magical, and we can just share some laughs about it. So thank you guys for being here tonight.